It's Genshin Impact time. Freaking. Get away, get away, get away. I don't want to deal with them. Instead, I want to talk to you guys. We're going to be continuing on with our quest. We could go to Sumeru, but I want to finish up what we're doing now with the Zhongli quest. First, before that, I got all the materials to ascend Mona to the next level cap. So let's go ahead and do that. Confirm. And there is a goodie to get out of it. Although we're nowhere close to doing a 10 roll. Let's go ahead and level up. I think I can max her out at 60. Yeah, I got enough stuff to max her out at 60. And boom. And how does her attack and everything look compared to like everyone else? Very, very poor. Artifacts. Ooh, I took something off her and didn't put it on. Sorry, Aloy. Guess we'll go ahead and do this. I know just randomly throwing stuff onto characters isn't the best idea, but I don't know what else to do about it. All right. So let's continue on with our quest and rendezvous with Kunjun. He's over this way somewhere. Let's get some foul meat while we're at it. There should be a different word for it because foul meat just makes it sound like it's gone bad. You know? Yo, is this another one of the miners? Really though? Sue, you want to come up here and get in my way?
Fast.
Okay, handled. Now let's go talk to Du. Oh no, it's just Kunjun. What up?
Kunjun, we need to get going.
Is he talking to another rock?
No problem. I'm done here.
What were you
Any
doing?
results, Mr. Kunjun?
Yes.
There
Any?
are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment.
Is there a pattern to it?
Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
Okay. What's the statute of limitations
So
on
there's
those?
never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
Or just water on rocks? There's a reason there's a such thing as water torture, where you just drop water on one spot in somebody's head, and eventually over time it just creates a hole in their head. So the water just burrows in. Oh, this is unfortunate. I didn't think I was going to be going for a swim. I thought that I was going to be running in shallow water. It looks like I was extremely wrong, and I could have got that fish, and I missed it. I'll just keep getting these lotus heads. They're not important to get, but I will get them regardless. I know some little kids that you can always bribe them with lotus heads. To get information! To get information. What's happening here? Oh, this tree!
Wow. Such an immense tree.
Yeah.
And there's so many mysterious looking crystals up there too. Amazing.
This ancient tree.
Bring back memories?
Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you
Which
could
area?
survey this section.
Sure.
All right then.
I would say be careful, but it's Zhongli.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see.
Yeah, give it a try, and don't call me Shirley. Ooh. You good?
This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
He had a moment.
just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about.
Did you see anything?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look?
You're sure there'll be clues in the tree?
If you don't try, you won't know. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look at our surroundings from up there.
Like a viewpoint?
Oh, you think so?
When has Paimon
Why
ever
is he
come up
acting
with a
weird?
bad idea? Wait a minute.
My mom comes up with bad ideas all the time.
All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
I'm on a what?
All of you, come here.
Guess we're not
Youngie's
climbing.
voice came from behind the tree. Did he find another clue?
It's a possibility.
Let's go see. Maybe he found another miner.
Someone that works in mines. Stone monolith. I want to read it though. All right. Up, and around. There he is. I was wondering if it was going to be like some type of illusion thing, but now it's actually him.
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Who's Doug?
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel? Someone else go first.
Coward.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in.
Okay. What's wrong, Kundu?
There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves and tread lightly.
So we're going into a dungeon, basically. Oh, I want to see about something. Mona. We can switch this for a much better... But yeah, you can take the one that Barbara was using. Confirmed. Can I enhance this? Not for a while. What about... I want to see about enhancing some of these. We don't have the materials for this either? Okay, fine, forget it. You'll just stick with that book. And what about some artifacts? You got some good ones on you? Yeah, she's got the scholar pieces. So should we add her to the party? Ooh, she's actually more maxed out than Aloy is on most stuff. Elemental Mastery not being one of them. I don't know. I'm thinking I might end up retiring Aloy. Especially at least for this. Wait. Oh, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. It's the miners.
Listen.
The missing miners are here.
One's passed out, one's hammering away, one's digging with their fingers.
What are you looking for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
Yo, guys, can you chill?
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
It's got some type of black mist around him.
So
Should we stop them? Oh, dude's waking up. Why are you coming at us? Yo, is the fourth one gonna come from behind us?
what do we do? We can't hurt them.
How come we can't use this ability when we use Zhongli? Let's try back up. What's with this evil little girl? Oh, wind's being sucked into it. And so are we. So what finna happen? Honestly, I could probably take Zhongli out of my party. Oh. Never mind. I was thinking we could like take him out of our party and then put Mona in.
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent.
This dude is chunky.
Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
How do I fight this guy?
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtar, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Really? How do we dodge?
Nothing to fear.
I can't even get this shield over here.
Rise. Opening box.
Oh, but that bad tricks. I'm sick of them being thrown off. I keep trying to switch to Zhongli and I switch to Aloy because now the mapping's off.
You're stuck now.
This is not working out well for us. Come on, let me get these.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Rise!
The enraged curse will not absolve you.
I can't. How do you dodge? It's such a huge AoE. I can't figure out how to do anything else.
Life goes on.
Windblade! Rise!
And then every single time anything for shield drops, it always ends up underneath him and I can't reach it.
Crumble.
The trash, if you ask me.
This is a new one.
Rise! Quake!
I'm not happy with all this.
Crumble! Quake!
There is no atonement for 1,000 years pain.
I see your...
Oh my gosh, she has such a huge range, it's ridiculous.
Not the mountain's permanence. Face me.
I don't like this battle at all.
Crumble!
Not even remotely. Oh my gosh.
Quake! Order guide you.
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
Who forsaking who?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
They keep spawning at his back legs underneath him. Every single time. Give me that. I don't like fighting this guy.
Rise!
Crumble.
Quake!
I don't have a way of not getting hurt.
This is getting interesting.
This is getting annoying. Actually, it's been annoying. It's not getting. Give me.
Enraged earth will not absolve you.
see, how do you stay safe from all this? Great.
Rise! Crumble!
This is so dumb on so many levels. Give me that. I can't even reach it.
Dust! Sooner or later.
We need to heal up big time.
Crumble! There is no atonement for 1,000 years of pain!
I really, really hate this battle. I don't like these big boss battles. There's no good way to fight them. Especially because I think they make them in a way where you're supposed to get help from friends and I don't have friends.
Crumble!
I'm learning when to back up a bit now.
Quake!
This'll pack a punch.
Wheel of life.
Rise!
Watch out!
Allow me!
Who said that?
How can that?
Focus your efforts, more ass!
Who is talking? They've given us a shield too.
Crumble!
And shield's gone.
From rock to dust! Quake! Sooner or later!
Rise.
Crumble!
Keep up the stupid pressure.
Rise! Crumble!
Oh my gosh.
Quake! Morax! You think you
Would I be
can
doing better with
destroy
Mona
me?
on this team right now? Like when this chump does all of his little like ground pound attacks, could we like dive into the water? Would that amount to something?
Faster. Okay, fast.
Move! I can't see what's going on!
Crumble! Quake!
Come on.
Crumble!
Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
This is order.
Does that attack boost part of Zhongli's ability?
Crumble!
Wheel of life.
Crumble!
Wind blade.
Rise! There is no atonement
Got something for
for
it.
1,000 years of quake!
And of course he launches the rocks because we're far away from him because his attack is like you can't be near him.
Rise! Quake!
What is he roaring for? You ate something that didn't agree with you? Ah,
Nothing to fear. Rise!
come on, no.
Shifting sands know not the mountains permanent. Crumble!
I am actually rather surprised that we have not had anybody go down yet. And here we go with this. All right, he's done with that chain attack. Now we can move in.
Rise! I will have order.
Ever seen one of these? The hunt is on.
Come on, keep up the pressure.
Quake!
He's almost dead. That's the good part. Then we won't have to do this fight much more.
Rise!
Come on, we're almost there. Zhongli, finish it, finish it, finish it.
Quake!
There we go. Oh. Move. Oh, we resealed him. That's what happened.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should call it by its name, Ashtaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate?
Why is he laughing?
Here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
Are you sure that's what's happening?
No. You have forgotten.
Kunjun?
That voice!
Ashtaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You've been traveling around with us for a while.
You're
Ashtaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage.
Then which one is the real Yuzdaha?
Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ashtaha the whole, but a fragment.
The half.
Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Ashtaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities. We are a schism of the will of Ashtaha.
So there are two Ashtahas?
no.
Fragmented.
It can't be. That's impossible.
Is it?
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they even care?
Most people don't like to listen to venting.
That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself.
Kidnapping the miners.
Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal.
The audacity. Are you
No, I use
insane?
Logic to record my vocals.
If you
Not
truly
Audacity.
are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax and aid him in stopping you.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind. Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
Tell it.
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Ajdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the Earth is no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, so these memories fade into obscurity. Erosion is the world's greatest destroyer of memories.
Erosion? Da-da-da.
Erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm, why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us.
Okay, that's understandable.
Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. We lost all reason. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable force. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged.
Oh, he's not happy hearing that.
I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No! No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further, a willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind.
That sounds nice.
Oh no! It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
Not true. What do you call a person that was the ant
Forgot
farm?
yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I.
Ah, that'd make you an insect too.
That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity.
Would he change if they join back together?
All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as Jade.
I feel like they're starting to connect.
Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, heed these words.
And heat them good.
In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace.
That's not the case anymore with global
Where it will
warming.
never fall again.
Yeah. It'll fall and still be
No.
freezing.
That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Too bad.
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
Are they moving on in the life cycle?
The little girl vanished.
Eroded?
Are you satisfied, Ishtaha?
I guess that's a
I had to
yes.
make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
Yes.
I do.
You gave the impression that he's passed away.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes, from Morax to Ajda. This. I will remember this.
Okay, Clementine.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always, my friend.
Well, he has more X.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
We'll get them back.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Yes. There is a chest involved. I just wanted to look at the pillars. They do look like giant versions of Zhongli's pillars. That's exactly what they are. Alright, out we go. Leave domain? Yes.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
Well, let's go. This isn't going how I planned.
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Sadly, we found no trace of the other three.
He's not even asking about the energy coming off of... There he
Young
goes.
Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those three miners are over there, in that cave.
Cave? What happened?
They made
They're
it.
exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Give them a long
Right.
vacation.
Well, thank
pay.
you, all of you.
With
I
pay.
better go and see how they're doing.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ajdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body.
Oh yeah, you were just borrowing it, right?
Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators see so much. Perhaps empathy is mankind's proudest achievement after all.
That was like a poetic sentence I
Aisha.
just don't really get that well.
I am no longer the Geo Archon.
He gave it up.
sense
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you
Far from
had
ordinary.
such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
So he's not eroded.
If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us, yet it would seem that even you have been eroded. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already concluded, it would be cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be waiting for you.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm, did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend.
These characters don't have
God of
enough personality to
contracts.
carry all this time of talking.
I hereby honor
I'm really
our
bored right now.
agreement.
Thank you, Aishtaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite flow of time. And you, Morax, you too will live for many a day to come.
That would make him not a regular citizen of Liyue.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Someday. So is this the real Kunjun?
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
Wow, Paimon, sounds like
In
that's
fact-
exactly what happened.
We have yet to meet the real Kunjun.
But what about Ishtaha? He was a great friend of yours.
He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Agedaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I think its feet stayed on the
I agreed
ground.
to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
So he can't be
dragon
mad about
accompanied the
Morak
Lord of
sealing him.
Geo, fighting campaigns
They made a deal.
alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events.
What is
The
it?
crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
The end. Links to that little section. Shortly afterwards, Uncle Dai volunteered to take the unconscious Kunjun back to the city along with the miners. I guess that last part said that seemed like there was more for Zhongli to say.
1,000 years ago, Agedaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Agedaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue, towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away, but as the erosion set in, he forgot.
Have you also been affected by erosion?
Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire.
Is that why you chose to step down as the Geo Archon?
Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the heavenly principles. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty.
Ha,
I
he
must
said
thank
duty.
you both.
No worries.
Hold on. I want to ask you something
Oh? About what?
about my sister.
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly forgot. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for.
This is crucial for me.
Zhongli, You're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident.
I cannot say.
Why?
Erosion.
You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean
Oh, that's dirty.
another past grievance? Like the incident with Ejda? Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
Well, it's not out of character.
Would you be ready to find out?
Perhaps.
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow.
As the world
There are
itself
many
proves.
events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
And that is the end of that. Ooh, what was that? Dream Sullivan? Is there anything that we can do for our characters? In any way, shape, or form? What about... No? On weapons. Switch. Do this little shield thing to upgrade this one. I need to look at upgrading stuff more.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Well, where we need to go next. Hold on. First, I want to do this. Claim. Send a Hydra character other than the Traveler past phase 3. Cool. All right, and now let's start looking towards our next quest, which is Through Mists of Smoke and Forest Dark. Chapter 3, Act 1, A Forest of Change. You and Paimon arrive in Sumeru, and you prepare to find a way to get an audience with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
All right, so we need to get closer. So if we start here and then start going this way, we should be able to start making our way towards Sumeru. I'm going to start doing that this episode, and then next episode is when we'll really start trying to dive into going to Sumeru. Trying to continue on with the story now that we've had an update. I'll keep going this way. Oh, I need those though. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I need the goods. I need the violet grass. Keep climbing, keep gathering them. We'll need them for Chi-Chi when it comes time to ascend her again. That's why I'm collecting them. It's for Chi-Chi's sake. Sadly, we have a recipe that we can keep doing until we get to the auto point involving violet grass, which obviously I don't want to do that because, well, you know, I want to use it for Chi-Chi. Let's see about the waypoint that's over here somewhere. Where's this waypoint? No, I forget about it. I'll focus on that later. As for now, let's go to the land of the Dendro Archon. Hey. So I believe this is the introduction of a new element. I want to see about getting it and see what it's like. This should be a very grassy and full of marine life area, I feel. Ooh. What's that I see there? Something sparkling. This crest, which looks like a 4-petaled flower, will sometimes appear in Sumeru. When those who can manipulate the elements are facing one such crest, they can use it to travel swiftly. Sometimes you will find cluster leaves of cultivation that can scatter these 4 leaf sigils around. Sigils. Use their ability to make your adventures easier. Cool. Okay, so maybe don't mess with that yet. Deal with this first. I was going to pick up the meat that I dropped. The world opened itself for those with noble hearts. Hey! Sumeru City! Nice. Are we going to get the power to make grass grow? Eh? What were those? MC, did you see them? I saw them. Little round plant-like things. Gone. Just like that. I feel like I've seen those in the Legend of Zelda series. We should ask around when we get a chance. Yes, we should. Excuse me, Statue of the Seven? On the wrong side of it. Resonate with Dendro. Essence of Flora. Let's see about this. Ooh. Wait, this isn't saying that you can... Hold up. No, nothing's changed really. Oh, you dropped some mushroom and meat? Nice. Why are you showing me that? I've already been there. Let's see. Oh, I see. It kind of catapults you. Okay. Is in here where I need to go, or do I need to be up top? Oh, it's in here. I think we kind of jumped. Yeah. Kind of jumped ahead unintentionally. Wait, where does this lead to? Does this lead into the mine? And I was just kind of blocked off from it before. It's another boar. I'm following you, I'm following you. Aha, this is where you end up.
I'll keep this close.
I don't think anything was coming out for a second.
Now
Yeah, I jumped the gun.
that we made it to Sumeru, our next
Oh, Sumeru.
objective
I thought it was
should be to
Sumeru.
head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the nation of wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the god of wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
All right, sounds like a plan.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
No, I already know where the city is.
Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
In fact, there is.
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost.
She's not paying us any
Ask
mind.
for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
Ah,
That's
they're
quite
those type.
wonder. There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Maybe there's a reason she's ignoring us.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
So we're gonna stalk her. Through a mist of smoke and forest dark.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
She go up in that little cavern up to the left?
Huh? She just
Yep.
walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
She could.
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Maybe we shouldn't bother her.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly. Oh! What a lovely smell!
Maybe she's
Coming from
Brancy.
that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Oh.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
Something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
We've got to get out of here. I think I'm gonna pass out.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on. Wake up.
Ah. Quiets. Follow the voice? Where are we? It's framey. It's supposed to be framey like this? New intro screen. I bet we're gonna wake up now. Oh, wait, no, never mind. So you fall on the voice that we don't hear. sentence is fractured. They aren't actually saying world forget me. There's things that are missing.
The Traveler's been out for a long time now. Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am I?
Well, we're at... good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
You need to do better,
This is
Paimon.
Gandharville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
So you're a forest
My name
ranger?
is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thanks for your help, but what about the person that put up the smell that made me pass out?
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
No, not really. No, I seem to be fine except for probably the bitter taste in my mouth.
That's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
So more bitter taste.
Whoops!
Did you spit it?
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right?
I'll say he can't read it,
This is the
though.
second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh,
Yeah, I guess I
this is
could say
my
that.
master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
That'd be nice.
It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
So that was a rumination
In
I
hopes
saw?
of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yes, that all makes sense, except for why the scholar wouldn't talk to us before we ended up in this situation.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences?
Yep.
Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Yep. You describe what you saw while unconscious. Familiar with it?
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, why are we staying?
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
I'm with Paimon on this.
Sure. Let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Okay.
Further observation?
But we need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What?
Whoa, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you?
Yep.
So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
That doesn't
The
sound like fun.
rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
What if I don't ever? But alright.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Oh, great. More bitter medicine.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon?
I don't even know what my special attack does.
Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I feel a little weird.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Yeah, my body does feel a little weird. But what I mean is, I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I'm not sure. When I saw the vision, I felt I was standing deep underground with the red sky. Could that have been Karia?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier.
Actually, it's because Traveler
that
doesn't talk
settles it
much.
Then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
They're not hallucinations.
It seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start by having a chat with Kali.
Good idea. Kali's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
You get a night of rest.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kali!
Okay, we'll do that next time. So, yeah. Oh, I want to see. Ooh. I wonder what the Q attack looks like. But that'll be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, when we actually continue on with the main story, deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an AK, wet working. The roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man marching Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me either.